Monster Level 1 upgrade. Hey guys, Tristan here at RC Bros 2000. With the introductions already out the window, and now it is time to start doing some actual work. To start things off for Monster, I have the Traxxas front shock tower. Currently inside him, he has the Proline ProTrack front shock tower, which needs to go. So, luckily enough, I had this lying around, and let's get it installed. First, what you want to do is you want to remove the front suspension from the chassis. Now, if you have the stock chassis, you're going to have to remove the front bumper beforehand, which is held on with 7 screws. 3 up here, and 4 there. Now, if you have the LCG kit like I do, all you have to remove is the 3 screws up here and 3 screws down here. With those screws removed, all you have to do is pull the front suspension off of the chassis and you can get to the shock tower. Now, for ease of use, you can remove the tires to get to the screw down here that connects it to the turnbuckles. Now, to remove it from the RC, you'll have to remove the screws that hold it into the bulkhead, the 2 screws that hold down the camber links, and as well as the screws that hold down the shocks. Alright, with all those screws removed, all we have to do is pull the shock tower off, and all we have to do left is remove the body mounts. Then the body mounts are held together onto the tank with these 2 screws. Alright, with those 2 screws removed, now we finally have the Proline shock tower. Now, as you can tell, there is a major difference in design between the stock Traxxas and the Proline. The biggest thing is you can tell it gives you 2 more mounting points and they're further out, so it gives you a wider range of motion. But now let's get this in there and call it a day. First thing I have to do is install the body post with the 2 screws that we took out. With those 2 screws on, it is time to put the shock tower back on. And we do it by installing the 6 screws removed for the shocks, the camber links, and into the bulkhead. Alright, with those 6 screws installed, now all we have to do is pop the chassis and front suspension back together, put those 5 screws back in, and we are done with this upgrade. And there you have it, guys. With that shock tower replaced, now I no longer have to worry about breaking the Proline. So now if I ever go back to racing and I want to use that kit again, I don't have to go out and buy a whole new set. So that's nice. Not to mention, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier setting it up right, since when I get the RPM one in there, not much is going to change. And that was Monster's Level 1 upgrade.